I cannot believe that I had an entire garbage bag of stuff in that cupboard that I just don't need. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for another episode of Messy to Minimal. Today we are going to be tackling the master bedroom. This video has been pretty highly requested. I gave you guys the option last week if you wanted to see the master bedroom or I think the spare bedroom or the garage. The garage, that needs to be done this week. So the garage is coming up next, but today we are tackling the master bedroom. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Tammie. I make mummy and lifestyle content here on YouTube. About 2 years ago, we built what was supposed to be our dream home. We have had nothing but dramas with this house build. We finally had our home repainted a couple of weeks ago, and we're just starting to put it all back together again now. So to start off with today, I'm going to take you back a few weeks to when we finally finished painting our home and started moving our things back in. The last thing we took out before painting was our clothes. So obviously they were the first thing to come back in. I actually decluttered my side of the closet a few weeks before we painted the house because a lot of my clothes were too big and no longer fit. If this is your first time joining us and you're not familiar with our story, Matt and I have actually been on a health journey this year, and between the two of us we've lost a combined 40 kilograms, which is insane. I am currently 25 kilos down and Matt is 15 kilos down, which I'm super proud of. But in doing so meant that we had to make some big changes in our closet. For me, I took out all of the clothes that were too big and put in all of my pre-Samuel clothes. Granted, I'm not quite there yet in terms of fitting into them, but I am getting closer. There were a few things though that I did put in my closet that I ended up changing my mind on. To be honest, decluttering has been really hard for me. I never get it all done in one go. I always have this thing in the back of my mind like, what if I want to wear it one day, or what if I might need it one day? So that has definitely been a hard habit to change. Matt's closet was a whole nother story. He's gone down almost 2 dress sizes, so most of his clothes had to go. I did get him some new things, but definitely pared back the amount of items on his side. He is the type of person, like I'm sure a lot of males are, that clothes can be pretty overwhelming and it's easier to wear the same thing every day than to choose new outfits. So I find keeping it simple with choices is a lot easier for him. Honestly though, I took about 6 garbage bags full of clothes out of our closet, and it feels so good to see everything in one place. I'm so happy with how this turned out. Okay, so here we are back in the now. This is the aftermath of a mad rush to get out of the door for school run. We've got clothes on the floor, an unmade bed, clutter everywhere. After school drop off every day, I typically come home and make the bed and put the washing on, and as always with my little helper. So today I'm going to start off by doing the pickup of my room. I really want to decorate for the holidays here today, so before I change up the decor, I'm going to give everything a good dust and wipe to remove any small people fingerprints, which are everywhere. For the decor today, I plan to keep it pretty simple. I have these two mini Christmas trees that I picked up from IKEA, and I've changed the throw pillow covers. Again, these are from IKEA. It is such an affordable way to change up your room. These covers were only $4 each, you guys, $4. How insane is that? I absolutely love how they pop against the white too, and it looks really festive while still being pretty simple, which is exactly the look I was going for. Next, I'm going to hang up a framed print above our bed. This is a personalized print that I got done off of Etsy. I'll have it linked down below, so if you're looking for something similar, you can get it for yourself. The frame was from Kmart, and I just had it printed out at Officeworks. Okay, now for the clutter. Do you guys have a spot in your room that is literally a catch-all? This is definitely my spot. We have Christmas supplies up here, new clothes for Matt that have to be put away, and a bunch of rubbish to take out. Again, I'm going to give this side of the room a good wipe over because of dust and kids. Where to begin? This is definitely one of those places where I'm really guilty of hoarding. Most of this makeup and skincare is pre-Samuel. That's over 6 years old. I'm gonna say it's been about that long since I've used half of it too, so it's time to move it on. It was really hard deciding what to part with, but I'm pretty impressed by how far I went with it. There was probably more I could have gotten rid of, but this is it for now. Okay, these USB lights will be the death of me. It's just like Christmas all over again. I actually got these off of the Catch website a few years ago, and they put out really good light for doing my makeup. One day I'll swap them out for powered lights, but for now they work well and were pretty budget friendly. Now that that's all done, I'm going to give this room a good clean and bring in some fresh towels. Okay, I just wanted to share with you my go-to shower cleaning product apart from dishwashing liquid. So I do have one of those little Dishmatic, is that what they're called? Dishmatic scrubbing brushes. I'll show you guys in a second, in the shower, that I use probably every couple of days just to clean the glass and stuff like that. But then once every 3 or so weeks I will spray this around the shower, and it just kind of keeps all of the nasties at bay, if you will. I really like it. It works really well. It's keeping my tiles incredibly white. That was something that I was really worried about when we put all white grout and white tiles through the bathroom, was how I was going to keep them clean. But this stuff, honestly, can't beat it. So once I've sprayed it on, I don't even touch it. I literally just close off the shower, leave it for about 30 minutes. I'll leave the fan on too, and then I'll go in and get the shower head and just clean it off. By the way, that's the little brush that I use. I just put dishwashing detergent in it, vinegar and rinse aid. I do a little bit of a mixture, just 1 part vinegar, 1 part dish soap, 1 part rinse aid, and I fill up the little tube, and that just stays in there for a couple of weeks. And then, like I said, I just give a bit of a wash when I'm in there. I don't know. Tends to work, but occasionally it does need something a little bit stronger, and that's when this comes into play. So that's how I keep my shower nice and white, in case you're wondering. I hope that helps you guys. Hi, mister. I cannot believe that I had an entire garbage bag of stuff in that cupboard that I just don't need. It is mind-blowing. I am one of those people that if I buy something, I don't really want to throw it away in case one day I might need it, but in reality, I haven't used that stuff in 6 years. Since Sam has been born, I have not used the majority of that stuff. This is kind of the makeup that I go with most days. I do have some stuff that I've kept for special occasions, but essentially I have narrowed down my makeup routine to this bag. It's something that I've been working on for the last couple of months, and it is working really well for me. It means that my bathroom stays a lot cleaner because I'm not pulling out hundreds of products to try and find something in particular, and it just feels so much better. I feel so much calmer going into the future, knowing that all of that is gone. What do you think, mister? Is that good? Yeah, I'm blown away. So this is what the cupboard looks like now. I have an entire shelf that has absolutely nothing on it. This is the makeup collection that I've kept. I've got some additional brushes and stuff back there. A lot of this stuff that I bought in the US, which means it is 7 years old now, which is pretty old, but I can't bring myself to throw everything away, especially when I know that I do still wear a lot of this stuff. And a lot of the stuff that I do have that I've kept from the US is just eyeshadow palettes anyway, which, I don't know, I think you're supposed to throw them away every 12 months, aren't you? I don't know if anyone actually does that. What a waste of money. But yeah, this is what I have left. This is my hair tools that I've kept. I do have a hairdryer as well, but it's out in the garage because I was using it to dry Sam's desk. I need to bring it back in. But I have my curling iron. I did get rid of the additional barrels because I've never used them in the 6 years that I've had that curling iron. I have my hair straightener, a little sample that could probably actually go over here of shampoo, and then some other bits and pieces over there. Then I have my makeup. What are you doing? He feels so happy because he can see over the counter with that step stool. Hi! And then this stuff here is just excess supplies that I typically buy in bulk, like my dry shampoo, whenever that is 50% off. I'll typically buy a few bottles. Oh, you're giving me love. Because I use it every day. So that is pretty much everything. I am just... To finish off with today, I'm going to go through a box of knickknacks that I pulled out of my shoe cabinet and closet before we painted. Some of this is Jackson's things and keepsakes, but there was also a lot of stuff that just accumulated that could be thrown away in there too. honestly can't believe how good it feels to have all of this going back into its permanent place, knowing that I'm not going to have to move it anytime soon. So this is the finished product. I'm so happy with how far I've come on this journey to minimalism. I know I've got a long way to go, but baby steps. Thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll see you all in our next episode. Bye guys.